But we're going to get back into some very veggie today based off of chat's votes in the Discord. If you're not familiar with very veggie, it's a very silly vegetable themed legacy challenge. Legacy challenges in The Sims are where you try to get through 10 generations, and each generation usually has a theme. So this theme is broccoli themed. So everything is very dark green. And we just have like certain tasks that we have to finish in each gen. So that's our vibe. This is our matriarch, Billy. She uses she they pronouns, and I love her with my whole booty cheeks. I still quite love Billy to this day. And this is her partner, Nox, one of my very few not lesbian couples, because I actually do quite enjoy Nox. And they have two kiddos together who we don't know who's going to be the heir yet, but we have Calliope here with her little puffs. And we have Augie here with his little beanie. And the next generation is purple themed. That's why their outfits are purple. Because it is eggplant. It's the eggplant generation. So, yeah. They just had their engagement party, so we have to plan their wedding at some point here, but yeah, that's the current vibe. Let's get you kiddos to sleep. She's not really a rubber ducky person, though. Yeah, not everybody participates, but if she ever receives a duck on her Jeep, then she'll at least know why. Sometimes I think it can be freaky to get something on your car if you don't know what the reason is, because you're like, is this person trying to hurt me or something? Nah. Hi, Shake. Welcome in. How are you? Happy Thursday. Thank you for the 105 happy. Holy guacamole. We're doing some little reading bedtime. Everybody has a little extra energy because I did make them happy before their engagement party, because events in The Sims are so busted that I try to help myself out, at least by making The Sims happy before it all goes down. Maybe I'll let these two have a little woohoo before bed. Celebrate their engagement party. Now that the kids are asleep. Yeah, I'm kind of head empty today too, my friend. Real. I get that. Head empty and a little tired and sore from the weather changes, but happy to just coexist with folks and have some company and distraction and play some of our favorite games. I wish there was a way that the family portraits I took could go in here. Like screenshots you take of your own game could go into the photo things. That would be so cool. Because I know you can take family portraits in game, but it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to do with the whole camera setup and everything. Oh, that is really weird, Trift. That's a strange one. Yeah, in general, I'm always wary of anything on the car because there's been lots of cases of situations where femmes get something on their car and then whoever it is like watching them to see them get the note and they get hurt, so I'm always wary of it. But yeah, the rubber ducky thing is a pretty pre-established community Jeep thing, so if you have a Jeep and you get a rubber ducky, I wouldn't worry about that too much. It's always good to be cautious, though. I always have to know after they risky woohoo. I always have to take the test because I'm like, I'm not even trying to get her pregnant. I don't even necessarily want that, but I need to know. Nope. Okay. We're safe. From extra babies at this time, marked safe. It's like Facebook, marked safe from extra babies. uh, you're not that sleepy, so why don't you just play with your dolls or something? You don't like sleeping. You're like anti-sleep. This child is like hates wake up time, hates going to bed. That's like our traits or whatever. I'm like, okay. Oh, that makes sense though, herbivore. You know, I'll tell you a funny story about being in someone's car one time. This is like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm, why am I telling this story? But, anyways, the very first time that I like actually got drunk, my parents were there and they were basically like, okay, you're gonna go to college soon and we want you to know what it feels like to be inebriated or to not have all of your faculties so that you know what it feels like before you're like at a party, you know. And I was like of age or whatever. Um and so we at one point we were in the car. I was not driving, to be clear. No drunk driving happening here. My dad was driving and he was not drunk. But we went to the store literally just down the road um, to get more drinks. And this was me and my friend's first time being drunk. And so when we came out of the store, another car that was exactly the same as my parents' car, because like I said, my mom has a Nissan Rogue, so it's like one of the most popular cars in the US right now. Like they're everywhere. The exact same car had also parked in the parking lot outside of the liquor store. And we didn't even think about it. And we got into the car and the doors were open. And we were just sitting there yapping, waiting for my dad to shop. When I looked down into the cup holder and saw one of those protein shake cups, the cups where there's like a little metal ball inside and you shake it so that the drink mix properly gets into whatever liquid you put in there. And I'm looking at this cup like, we don't drink protein drinks or electrolyte drinks or anything like that. We don't have a cup like this. And then I start looking around the rest of the car and I'm like, oh my God, this is not our car. And we got out and we found our car a couple cars down and nothing happened. The person didn't see us. We didn't do anything to the stuff in their car. I honestly doubt they even knew we were in their car, ironically. Which is kind of scary because like why did you leave your doors open like that? But yeah, been there, done that, accidentally one time. It was a trip. It was a trip. I did not expect um their car doors to just be completely unlocked. No concern in the world, but I guess outside of a liquor store shouldn't have been that surprising. Okay, it's Sunday, so thankfully Knox doesn't have work, which is nice. Let's have him serve some food. Maybe we didn't like all of last week in the game really get to open the pottery studio, which is not ideal, so maybe we'll open that tomorrow. Oh. Oh yeah, true. Of course. I would never purposefully damage someone's property or anything like that, especially if you know, they didn't do anything to me. Low-key, in hindsight, it would have been funny to just move a few things around. Like, don't do anything too serious. Just put the cup in a different cup holder or something like that would have been a bit silly. But we were so freaked out that we had accidentally done it. We felt embarrassed, so we just got out of the car as fast as possible. Didn't even think about anything like that. Hi, Trifle. Welcome in. 199 happy flaps, my friends. If you're here tomorrow, you're going to hit 200 happy flaps. Oh, I was telling a story about when I was younger. One time I accidentally got into the wrong car with my friend. It was the exact same make and model of the car, and they had their doors completely unlocked, and we were not driving, to be clear, but not sober for the very first time that we'd ever done that. The very first time we'd ever drank, I mean to say. And we accidentally sat down in their car and had a whole conversation before we realized that we were in somebody else's car. And nothing happened. Nobody even noticed, but I don't think I was like that much more than any other normal time. I don't ever get like blackout or anything like that at all. I actually, when I was younger, for a very long time didn't drink at all. And still do very rarely because both of my parents have problems with alcoholism, but my parents were basically like, we want you to experience this before you're like going to parties or anything in college, and so that you know what it's like before you're like in a situation like that. In all irony, though, I really didn't go to parties much in college either. I wasn't really that type of person. I think I went to maybe a total of 5 parties the entire time I was in school. Like once or twice a semester, or once or twice a year, I mean, like total. It wasn't my scene. Oh, wait, that's the wrong kid. Hold on. Hi, Elise. Welcome in. You doing as okay as you can be? I'm glad you're doing okay, friend. Elise, you're almost to 300 happy flaps. Let's go. I think you'll be the first one. I think there are other people who have been here that many times, but you're the most consistent to remember to redeem your daily. Is that how they bait? Yeah, they're just being silly, like splashing in the water and stuff. They're in a playful mood. She's not drowning, but sometimes it does make it look like your sim is drowning when sometimes if they're really, really sleepy and they're in the bathtub, they'll like fall into the water asleep, which always stresses me out, even though I know it's a thing that they do. My dad used to fall asleep in the bath. I was always so stressed. I was like, Dad, please. You should not fall asleep in there. It's not a good idea. For some outside time. She misses. We have a ranch hand now, so she really doesn't have to take care of the animals. But Billy gets kind of sad if they don't spend time outside. So I like to let them when I can. Anyway, they just like doing it. An anime convention goer. I see. I was really heavily involved in my university's Residence Hall Association, which is kind of like student council or student government, but specifically centered around making the residential dorm living experience better. It's kind of niche, but if you're interested in higher ed, like I was thinking about being a residence life director on college campuses at the time, for my like future job. And I was actually on the, oh, the glitch. Oh, the booty turned right side up. We're getting, all right. That was interesting. We gotten chicken booty cheeks today. Hi Sheila, welcome in. Not that being what you come in on. Oh no. I hope you're doing okay. No, it was just a glitch, yeah. Sometimes that happens when I try to pet the cow too. The cow will like not be there and she'll like bend her arms backwards and I'm like, what are we doing? What are these animations though? Sheila! Yes, go follow my friend Sheila if you don't already. I love her. She's very talented. Her streams are super cozy, very naturally sensory friendly. Lots of co-working, but also some gaming. Go say hi. Guess what, chicken butt? Hi, Shasta. Good time for a chicken butt joke, I won't lie. I've never seen them tipped over like that before, though. That was new. Why'd all these nectars... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. The grape nectar? Oh no, that was... Okay, it was like a glitch or something, I think. It said it was going to sell for $17,000. I was like, excuse me? Or simoleons, I should say. No, this one does. What is that? Vitality nectar. Whoa. That sells for 17. We're rich. Not really. We only have 40,000 simoleons, which, you know, but I feel rich. Chicken tipping. Happy Friday, cat lover. Welcome in. I was lurking when you were talking about... Okay, good. I'm glad you didn't come into me talking about chicken butt. Honestly, I will say I'm glad that that wasn't the first entrance thing that you heard. Alright, let's get you going potty, get some food. No, wait, you have to go here first. Oh, she can't get there. Hold on. Here, let me help you. Fair enough. Food coma nectar sounds expensive. It is if you age it. It's like the game's equivalent of wine, but they don't actually have drinks in the game because it's like more kid friendly. But it's essentially similar. Oh, you need some fun. Okay, what skill do you want to work on for funsies? Oh, you're like level 2 and everything, so I guess you're closest on communication, so we could start there. He was just standing there awkwardly, honestly. I don't know why. I don't know why. Thank you for the sip save reminder bot. Good idea. Honestly, I do have a little bit of a headache, so let me up my water intake for the day. Yes, get your din for sure. Take care of yourselves, pals. Okay, he's happier now that he's got his iPad baby time. Okay, she's throwing a fit. Yeah. Howdy there, friend. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Oh, nope. I just saw the silent. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, that's also probably a little bit from the weather changes. My allergies are kind of wild. I have a daily allergy med. My doctor took me off of like over-the-counter allergy meds and gave me one that like is a little more serious, which has helped a lot, but it's not an exact science. Okay, I had her harvest all the prairie grass. Did she get any nectar? I think so. Love this one. I find that the ones that I put down in my house don't really seem to produce the nectar as much as when we lived over by one that was just naturally a part of the town. Which unfortunately we don't live over there anymore. Hi Spoonie, welcome in. Hello. I feel like my voice sounded weird. Why you sound weird like that? Okay, did you eat your food? You did. Okay, let's get you some sleep. Augie reached communication level 3. He can now talk about toys, talk about trucks, yell at or say nonsense to others. He can ask for dessert and learn other social skills as well. Very good. Oh, she hates bedtime, so she's being a pain even though she's tired. Oh. She said, okay, well, I don't want to be in bed, but I am sleepy, so I just pass out on the floor. Girl, I don't see how this is comfier than your bed. Your dad's trying to read you like a nice bedtime story, and you were like, nope, floor time. Alright, well, let's give the other one a bath then. I only react to my grass pollen allergy whenever there's cut grass, so I just wear a mask during that time and it works for me. I used to have worse allergies before. It's the pain in the booty. I don't even know what I'm I think mine is just seasonal. I'm not really sure. I get these like headaches that feel like they come from my nose basically from when my allergies act up. And I get very sniffly. My eyes get watery. All of the whole kit and caboodle during certain times of year. Did someone redeem color of the day, or are you just sharing for funsies? Totally fine either way. I'm just curious. I can't see it on my side, so I got confused. My day would be a soft moss green. I feel good physically for the first time in like over a week. And I got into my studio last night and did some cleaning. I haven't been there since before I went on vacation. Oops. Well, you did have 2 trips that you had to navigate, so I'm ready to do some project planning and get back into it. It feels comforting and a little like growth. So yes, mossy green. Let's go. I love that for you. Oh, I do see it. I'm sorry. It didn't show up in chat for me, but it did show up on my little activity feed, so that's okay. What color would my day be? And chat, if you want to answer also, you're more than welcome to. The redeem is, if your day was a color, what color would your day be and why? What color would my day be today? Say orange. Orange is usually my go-to when it comes to having a little bit of extra symptoms for some reason. Even if I'm like doing okay, because I really actually like the color orange a lot, it's still nice to to recognize, I guess, the low spoon vibes, the extra pain vibes from the weather and such. You've been having loads of extra headaches lately? No, Spoonie, that's the worst. I'm so sorry. I know it can be really hard to feel like you can get things done and whatnot when you have headaches and things like that slowing you down. I hope they ease up on you soon. Yeah, the weather pressure definitely. I was saying to everybody that that was making all my bones cranky today. So, before stream, I took my meds. I have my compression hand gloves on. Got my heat pack on. Did a little bit of gardening. We did all the stops to feel okay today. Doing our best. She always wants us to come to the nightclub, my gosh. Girlie, you can come here. Here, I'll invite them over through our club. We have a little club with our parentals, so they can come visit easily. The little movie watching while doing her cross stitch is cute, though. Why are you sad? You're sad because you're tired, but you won't go to bed. Interesting. She's tired? Oh, she had a nightmare, that's why. Okay. Okay, fair enough. I'll give you a pass this time. Okay, I need you to stop telling me that Knox has an attraction to his stepmom. It's very creepy. I don't like it. I think there's things you can do here. Adoptive parent. I could maybe put that just to make it stop. Caregiver. Let's put care. I think caregiver is good. Although, did I do that in the right direction? Because it can be a little feisty for that. Relationship caregiver. I hope that was right. Either way, I'm hoping it means that he'll stop talking about being attracted to her, because it's literally his stepmom. And I'm like, ugh. I know. Shake my head indeed. Real. Oh, nice. We hit cross stitch level 2. Billy can now take on some more new advanced patterns, aspirational or inspirational or funny phrases that can put you in stitches. Teehee. Not the pun. Alright, let's take a moment to come comfort her. So she'll go back to bed, hopefully. Friendly. Hug. Comfort. You don't like No, I'm not doing that. No. No, it's just because you're high maintenance and grumpy. I refuse. I kind of wish they would invent some way to designate connected households where you set relationships in other specific households that were extended family. Yeah, they definitely need extended family stuff for the gallery, like really badly, because it's so awkward having step parents, cousins, etc. engage with you in ways that they shouldn't. They really do need that. I feel like that needs to be made more of a priority considering how often that problem comes up. Oh, how'd she get so sleepy? At only 9 p.m. Here. I'll give her a little help with that. You know a fun solution if we fix the solution and made this into a bag and call it the stable family bag. Please. I honestly just think the family tree in general needs a little bit of reworking because it often breaks after a couple generations anyway, where it will start to sort of delete people who are still there. Oh, he's a nightlight? Oh, cute. I didn't know that. I knew that he came with the new pack, but I didn't know he was a nightlight. Hopefully that helps. They keep getting scared from nightmares. Friendly compliment. I feel like MCC can honestly do a lot. I just get very confused. It's almost like it can do so much that I get lost, if that makes sense. It's like a little tedious figuring out what you're supposed to click and how and for who. I think if you can see them in the world, you can click on them and change their relationship to at least your sim, but probably not to other sims with MCC. Yeah, you like can, but I don't know always where to click in the settings to click the like to do the right thing. Like, cause now it says caregiver, but I'm like, is it reading her as his caregiver or him as her caregiver? I think this is correct, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, he's in a good mood now. Let's get him working on a skill. Imagination, probably. Imagination reminds me of that SpongeBob episode. I think they're like they get a box and they're playing with it, and they like come up with all kinds of wackadoodle stories about what they're doing with their box. So cute with their iPad baby time. Oh, you can get up. You probably have work soon. Let's get you some food. Maybe you can swap the laundry real quick. Go to work. don't know what he would be I think he's apologizing maybe because he did too much mischief and then she left the date, but I think they kind of got over that with their couples therapy. I want to send them again, but usually I think you can only send them again after a week, otherwise the game will be like, she doesn't have any sessions available, which is like way too realistic to real life. I'm trying to get some kind of help, and then the appointments are not there, not available. Girl, be nice. He's trying to be nice. Don't be too cranky. You're making sassy faces that are making me nervous. Oh, shoot, they didn't get to finish their chat because he has to go to work. Okay, later. Yeah, I think you can. I've seen it before. I'm just not sure where you go to do it. And then I haven't been able to figure out. I only know of cousins and aunts and stuff, but not step parents, which is what she is to him. Cousins is helpful though. Ba-ba-dum. Oh, she's awake. Oh, she's hangry. Real. I'm getting hangry today too. I was supposed to make myself. I only had these little baby bagel bites from Dunkin', and I originally planned in my head that I was gonna have oatmeal when I got home, and then I forgot. And now it's basically lunchtime, so I shall just wait. But I am a hangry lad. I don't know what we're gonna have for lunch. We just got groceries this morning, so I do have UI cheats. Yeah, I like that one a lot. He's very helpful. I don't know how to use it for that. I've only used it to add percentages of friendship. Right click on the person's image in the relationships panel. Okay. I can follow instructions. Click on the relationships panel. Right click on the person's image. So that's what this brings up, and it just tells me friendship and romance. It doesn't let me change like the type of relationship, if that makes sense, unless I'm supposed to open the profile, which I think I can't do until he gets home from work, perhaps. I guess I could do it with her. Relationship, because I can create a custom relationship label, but you can't specify that they shouldn't have attraction using that. What happens if I click on this? Oh, I can set the attraction to 0. Will it stay like that, or will I have to? It's just like I don't want her to have romantic feelings about her stepmom. At all. I want it to go away. No, I can remove when relationship things come up. I don't know how to add them though. Oh, wait, I see remove romance bar. Okay, maybe that's what I needed. Does it prompt anything after? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think it's just a visual thing, if I remember from the live stream. Or I guess this would be mother in law? Yeah, no prompt after. I think that just makes it so that here it shows that for storytelling purposes, but it doesn't. TY pal, I do appreciate all of the help that you give with these kinds of things. Because I am a guilty culprit of having mods but not fully understanding them always. Why are you sad? Because you want attention? Your mom has some spoons to give you a little attention. Why don't we friendly activities? Can play. Look at the family tree and see if it shows. Sure, let me check. Yeah, that's easy to check. I think it should be, anyways. Simology. It shows her as actually as mother and stepmother on the family tree. So then why are they getting attraction to their stepmother? It actually does recognize it in the family tree, which is interesting. That makes it worse. um, The Sims 4 doesn't natively have a step-parent relationship category in the same way it recognizes biological relationships. This means that without mods, a sim who marries a sim with children won't automatically be classified as their step-parent. But what confuses me about it is that it says that, but then that is in the family tree, and I didn't put that there. That's not, I don't think that's because I put that label. I think that's. I'll have to look into if there are any mods I can do to prevent that romance at all from, because it's just so weird. Yeah, that doesn't really solve it though, unfortunately. These two are so cute. No, because I love them having a relationship. Okay. You need some food now. You still sad from. It's the way the kid was sad because he didn't have attention and then sad because he did have attention. I'm like, sir, I'm just a guy. I can only do so much. Like with how he is with the loneliness, true. He's got that indecisive vibe, that's for sure. Alright, let's go open the pottery studio. It's been a minute. Hello, my love. You want me to turn this off?
How would you like your burger? You want lettuce, barbecue sauce, pickles, bacon?
Yes to all of that, except I think I want ketchup instead of.
Barbecue.
Yeah, if I do barbecue, then I don't think I like the pickles with it.
Okay, so just cheese, lettuce, ketchup,
Bacon. Yeah. That sounds good.
I have red onion as well. You're not.
I only like onion on my burgers when it's caramelized, and that just adds a lot of work for you, especially for lunchy time. So I tend not to.
I can't tell.
I don't like them raw. All right, we're having a sale at the pottery studio today because nothing was selling last time. And now I have way too much stuff. So I need the stuff to go. What music do they have playing? Can make this problem worse. Oh boy. Oh joy. I love when I have a problem with the base game and I try to fix it, but the mods make it worse. Exclamation point RIP. Literally. I recommend clearing your game cache. I've done that before, but I have to research how to do it again because it always scares me. Always scares me a little bit, messing with it. I haven't done it in a while though, so it's probably not a bad idea. I just have anxiety. Ah, okay. Alright, I'll try to do a little maintenance and see if that helps. Sounds good. Yeah, I guess it's just weird for them to say that step parent doesn't exist, but then include it in the family tree. Does that not seem weird to you? I feel like that's weird to me. Not that you single-handedly have to fix the problem, herbivore, or anything like that. Fix the Sims, herbivore. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if anybody can do that, but ooh. Billy's business computer systems have picked up on a virus. Should Billy hire someone to fix it or continue with business as usual? No, we should fix it. We have the money. I try my best, trifle. Hi, Poppy. Yeah, that's what I think is like when they added the custom, because the custom relationship tag isn't from a mod either. That one is from the in-game itself. But that one is also the same as the MCC where it doesn't do anything. It doesn't affect gameplay. So it's like, what is the point? I don't understand why they wouldn't add something like that where you can put a custom tag and then within that custom tag for the relationship say things like, will there be a romantic connection for this? No. Like, I feel like that seems pretty straightforward and not that complicated. Somehow I mean, I'm not a game developer, but somehow I feel like this problem is not that hard to fix. I'm probably wrong, or maybe they would have done it before, but I don't know. It feels doable to me. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Agree 100%. Putting together your bike. Oh, fun. That is very fun. I didn't know you were getting a new bike. I love that. I lost my bike in the move from Chicago to Connecticut, unfortunately. I'm supposed to be able to sway people to buy, but I don't really see where that interaction is. Not under small businesses, which is where I would expect it to be. Oh, it does give me schemer alignment though, so I have to be careful. You click on the product and try to sell it to them. Interesting. Okay, that makes a lot more sense at least. But the parasites in me want to. That's so real, honestly. I think we could afford now to give Pearl a race. I think we have the funds for it. And she deserves it. Hi, Jazz. Welcome in. I must deny the parasites for now. That's fair. I feel like there's a reasonable level of parasite project, and I think that one would be above that reasonable level, understandably, as much as honestly you'd probably bring much joy to many simmer. But if any modders out there are listening and you have any thoughts and you know, I don't even care if you monetize on the idea with early access. I'll wait, but we could use your assistance in this area. Yes. I was actually thinking of asking you at some point, Herbivore, too. I know you made the family tree in the Notion. I think that one's like a little wonky with the line work and stuff. There are some websites that are pre-made where you can make really nice Sims family trees. I just haven't had the bandwidth. And so I was like, maybe if I pay like $2 a month or whatever it is for one of these, maybe you or one of the other mods would want to maintenance it, or even one of our regulars. The process of remembering to update it is my kryptonite. Okay, cool. I'll figure out which one is best and we'll sort it. The hardest one to make is probably going to be the 100 baby one, I would say. Yes, welcome on in, Undertaker. I hope you're doing good today, friend. Hello, hello. Yes, thank you for the 19 months. Thank you so much. Holy guacamole. And with your Prime sub, I know you only get one of those to use everywhere, so I appreciate you. I hope you're enjoying your B-motes, your B-badge, and your ad-free viewing. Oh, you're starting a new job? That is nerve-wracking, but I'm also excited for you. I hope you feel a sense of excitement as well mixed in there. If it's something you've been wanting to do, I'm not sure. She's still a teen, I think so. Yeah, unfortunate. I was thinking of hiring a second person. She would be a good one. She comes to the pottery studio almost every single week, but yeah, I agree. I bet you'll do great, but your anxiety is super valid and real. Real as heck, my friend. Just be gentle on yourself. Whenever you're onboarding in a new job, it can be a lot mentally to take in all the new information, but after a week or two, usually settle in a little bit. Your brain is able to, whew. All right, it's getting late, so probably close the business for now. They've been open for 8 hours, so. Okay. It says for room for improvement to stop selling the poor quality items, which probably includes the non-glazed items. I just do it because so many people come in and make items but don't glaze them. But I suppose that's fair. Yay! She said yes. We have a new employee. Very good. And she has more pottery skills, which is nice. Okay, I'll take you off of teaching and put her on teaching. Oh, she can do scrap crafts too. Ooh, yes. That would be helpful. I didn't realize that was an option. I'm always spending my time doing it. She can run lectures and classes. She can offer paid mentoring because she knows how to do pottery. That might be it. We'll also have her be friendly, obviously. Costco. That's a good gender. It's probably brain cell time, too. Marty, enjoy your time with the brain cell, my friend. Linus, let's go. Does this mean I get a free... If I had the capacity, if I knew how to do that, absolutely.
Ah, frickaginay. Panaruja zappa. Grinia hispalip. Cleave. Tanif bazoo pliva paneev. Prompt smazy. Ozani shirarji. Oh, Basky gazoo.
All right, if you're going to be a regular in my game, you need to have eyelashes and skin details. That's how I usually play over time is I'll just slowly anybody who becomes a regular friend of the family, I'm like, "Okay, you have to at least have a skin detail and some eyelashes." I won't do too much unless your outfits are really bad, but well, that one's nice on her. Ooh, those are pretty on her. I like that. Otherwise, I think she's fine. Oh, your sister's pretty too, actually. I like this family. They're cuties. Two brain cells. Let's go. Oh, Ernesto, it was Marty. Marty got the brain cell, the official brain cell. All right, we gotta go home. Oh, we gotta go piss pal first. Hold on. Oh, but our toilet is looking disgusting-ish. Sorry, you're gonna have to take care of that before you can use it. It's gonna be unpleasant. I imagine having to clean a toilet while you really need to go piss pal is not ideal, but I'm not also gonna make you use that toilet right now. And you would unfortunately not make it home in time. That was what it was like working at a coffee shop too. I was on the cleaning roll usually because I was an evening shifter and I was the newest person, so I don't know. I guess I knew the least about making the coffee, and usually the evening shift only had like two, maybe three people if you were lucky. So I would always have to clean, which was fine. I guess like I didn't like obviously dealing with like cleaning toilets and stuff, but in a way as an autistic person, it was nice cuz I would just go do my own thing for like an hour and a half cleaning the shop. I think I was good at it. Some people kind of half-ass cleaning in working environments, so I think they liked that, but sometimes you'd open it and it would be so gross and you'd be like, "Oh my god. Oh my god." If it was just normal amount of dirt from normal everyday activities, I was like, oh, "Okay, this is fine." But sometimes you'd be like, "How did nobody tell us about this? How long has this been like this?" You'd be your flabbers will be gasted, you know? I don't know how people make such a mess in bathrooms sometimes. But also so like I have this double-edged feeling of like one is okay, it could be a rude person who just doesn't care that they're making my life difficult. It also could have been a person going through a rough moment, and for that I can empathize. They wanted to cook together more. This was one of the suggestions. Let's try doing that. She kind of hates cooking, so we'll see how this goes. I don't know if she'll like it more doing it with him. Me MCC him out of his work uniform. Oh, he's feeling flirty. Very good. Don't light my house on fire, Billy. I'm trying to send a quick message over here. You're stressing me out with those fires. Okay. Let's get you both to grab a serving together. That'll be cute. He's feeling flirty. They enjoyed cooking together, clearly. And then I'll put that in the fridge. Oh, no, it's okay, Trevo. Mixed with the stepmother thing she says, all you have to do is put it into the right category. Sounds like something they just missed, which I know they know is a problem because it gets reported a lot when it happens with like inappropriate family relationships. People think it's an error. So I don't know why it's not something they haven't fixed yet. But yeah, I agree. I feel like the category wouldn't be very hard. Would like specific interactions for cousins be fun, but you don't have to do that. You could literally just make it so that they won't romance each other and that would be satisfactory. And that they recognize, oh, that's my cousin. Like that's all I'm really asking for. I feel like considering we have essentially two family packs between parenting and growing together, that is like a wild missed opportunity. Hello, my love.
Hello.
Thank you.
Bergie.
Fergie.
Did you want a little side thing for ketchup for the tots?
What's that?
Did you want a little side thing for ketchup for the tots?
Okay, chat room. I take a little lunch break since we haven't taken any breaks today. I think that would be good. Since it'll be my lunch break and I'll be gone for a few extra minutes, I'll get you some enrichment. If we don't have enough people, it doesn't work. Whatever, don't worry. It's just for fun, but we'll get some words on stream going. Make sure you also take care of yourself. Stretch, take your meds, hydrate, all the good things. I got Berkey and tater tots for lunch, cat liver, which I'm excited about. All right, Burb. All right, hello. I'm back. Thank you for hanging. And Goopy, welcome in. It's nice to meet you. Hello, hello. GG's on the words today, gamers. All right, it's getting all settled in. I've got a new ice pick. My desk is a little bit of a mess, so I was trying to move things around. It was going a little chaotically. TY Pals. Hi, Fawn. Let me get you a little shout out. Fawn, you're so close to 100 happy claps. Let's go. Y'all go follow my friend Fawn, please. Alright, 1 second, y'all, and then we'll get back into game. How are you today, Fawn? Thank you for doing your daily click as well. Let me unpin our break message. Sometimes even when she's not grumpy, she looks grumpy, and I'm like, I get nervous. I'm like, girl. He's feeling very flirty. Oh my gosh, why have I just realized it's 4 a.m.? They must have just got up. Interesting. The very flirty at 4 a.m. is interesting. Oh, they're very satisfied. Cute. Steamy they can do a steamy makeout now? Okay. Therapy really worked. Look at them. I think therapy worked. Oh, gotta get your cat cam on over here, chat room. Well, we have a Figaroni being cute. Being a little potato. Alright, he needs to get ready for work as much as I think this man wants to woohoo his wife right now. Oh, and did he not sleep? What did I do? What was I doing, chat room? Where was I? I'm like busy having them flirt only to realize I haven't even... Oh boy. Alright, you need attention, which I can give you. Make some funny faces. Friendly, affection. Give you a little snug. Maybe we can do... activities. Cute. I'm not sure our raccoon husband ever sleeps, to be honest. Nocturnal creature who just wants to hang out with his wife and kids. I know. I might have to have him take the day off of work then, even though he kind of just took one off, but he didn't sleep proper. He's gonna be passed out when he gets home. I don't know how that happened exactly. Look at this face. Look at how flirty he looks. I don't know how well y'all can see that. Here, I need you to perceive this man's face in this picture. Hold on. We're gonna use the settings to our advantage here so that I can show you. This is not how I'm gonna keep it, okay? But look at it. That face, though. That face is doing too much. Oh my gosh. But I'm back with incredible timing. All right, Mr. Raccoon Man, I guess you're going back to bed. I guess you're going back to bed then. And you never ate your food, silly. Silly, silly boy. Thank you. I appreciate that. We were going for as much dark green as we could get in the build for the broccoli gen without, I still wanted it to look like a real house, that was my goal. Good, she's learning a skill, she's getting attention, she's getting fun. Perfect. That's what I like to see. You've been fed, you're gonna play now. Keeping the toddle-oddles happy. And then we can have you work on your crochet after. Not your crochet, your cross stitch. She should have some new ones unlocked. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize there were so many. I don't know if I've not done these before. Interesting. Larry the Lobster. Keep calm, keep simmin'. Llama. Dogs welcome, Sims tolerated. Live every day like it's Taco Tuesday. This took forever. Wait, that's kind of her coded. I like that. This took forever is funny. I like how little man was just like, I'm getting involved. I'm gonna stand right here. Friendly. Maybe I'll give him like a little hug before. Yeah, that'll be good. Won't get his attention up a ton, but a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. We can also have the siblings talk to each other, and that can help with the attention aspect, which is helpful of having twins. Not the hit. Oh my gosh. Not that. Our raccoon man, I think he wishes he worked night shift. And if I could let him do that, I will. But She's in a pretty good mood right now, too, though, from being super satisfied, dreamer aligned. Sting of rejection. I don't know what that's about, but... There we go. They can talk to each other a little bit. She can sing a little song, because she's got the little singer trait. Just cute. Meanwhile, Billy's back to cross-stitching here. She always gets mad because she pokes her finger. Real. Oops. I did not mean to do that. These two are so cute. I love when they talk to each other. Oh, nice. Calliope reached level 10. Level 10. Level 3. She can now talk about toys, chucks, nonsense. Oh, yeah, this is the one he just had. We read that already. Alright, let's get you some sleepies. Both Fig and Junie are on my bed right now, which is shocking. They've barely been in here this summer. Cuties. It's because Toasty laid down in here during their lunch. And they settled in and they said, okay, we'll stay, I guess. Oh, shoot. My filters didn't change. Sorry if the audio was crunchy for a bit there, chat room. I was like, my microphone is picking up more than it should. It felt sensitive. Yeah, because I didn't have the AC noise suppression on. Y'all, feel free to yell at me if you ever hear my AC or if my voice sounds crunchy. Just means I didn't put my filter on. I mean, you don't have to yell, but... I don't know what the rejection is she's talking about. Oh yeah, they have the strained. They're still working on that. I want that to change. They're doing really good together. They did cooking together. They're in therapy. They need to go to therapy again, but I doubt they can go yet. I'll try, because he has the day off, so it could be a good day for it, but... wall-mounted copy. Oh, she can't do that till after. Okay. They're strained because Nox has a lot of anxiety around like being left, like she's gonna leave him. He gets the fear of being alone all the time. And I don't know, I was describing it yesterday as it kind of seems like they have different love languages and they're trying to figure out how to like support each other the way the other one needs to be supported. So for example, Nox likes a lot of reassurance And so getting Billy to practice doing that a bit more and stuff like that. So they went to couples therapy and they had a recovery date, and that went really well, and their satisfaction went up to very satisfied. So they're doing really good. It's just not 100% there yet. So I'll have to see if they can go back to therapy yet, but I think it's too soon, yeah. The therapist doesn't have any openings. Check back next week. No, I hope not either. I want it to work for these guys, so we've been fighting for it. You know, they had two, their very first children was 2 infants. So they had 2 infants to take care of, 2 toddlers to take care of. And that's just a lot, you know? I think they didn't get to spend as much time together, and you know, it's a lot to navigate. See, he gets this tenseness about the fear of solitude, which I don't always know how to help him with. He wants to do the reassurance thing, or he did earlier, but I don't see that as an option. Which doesn't particularly help me. That's what they're doing with therapy, so I think that'll be good. Yeah, they're working full time, they have twins, like, they're very different. Yeah, I don't think we've done it today, but I don't see it as an option, so I don't know, maybe I did it, like, late at night and I don't realize. She also doesn't like mischief, and he keeps doing mischief activities with her, and then she gets mad, so that's something we're also trying to figure out. Get it together, we had twins. I know, right? Especially he was the one who wanted the twins. You were the one who wanted the twins, sir. I feel like he does. I feel like he really does take it seriously. I honestly just read these two as the anxious avoidant type partnership. And if you've ever met like people who are both like if you have an anxious and avoidant partner, it's just hard because they kind of like contradict each other. So avoidant people tend to like walk away from conversations more and need space to process. And that can make the anxious person even more anxious. And you really have to find that balancing act of, okay, like you have to learn how to manage your own anxiety. That's not necessarily the avoidant person's responsibility if they need that space, but also the avoidant person needs to communicate, okay, like I'm going to come back to the conversation. I'm not abandoning you. Like they need to give that reassurance. And so I think they're both trying. I think they're just both very different and they don't know how to do it. And that's why the therapy is good, but like I said, they can only go once a week, so it's a slow process. They both have to do lots of their own internal work, which is tough. really know how to take care of the, like, mine never get big. They always only get like this small, and then it says it's time to sell them. And I need to figure that out before next gen because we need to make a giant eggplant. I think it's more complicated than that, to be honest. I think that anxious and avoidant people communicate differently. And so even though they might be communicating, they might not be understanding each other. And so you have to learn to understand how your partner communicates and be willing to adjust to speak to them in a way that they understand and show them love in a way, like when we're watching Queer Love Ultimatum, for example. There's this couple where the girl keeps being like, I just really wish that you would show me that you cared for me when it comes to romance, things like flowers, dates, etc. That makes me feel like supported. And the girl keeps being like, I feel like I'm trying to do enough. But she says like her personal love language is like acts of service, and she's like, I don't understand, I'm doing all these things for you. And I keep trying to scream into my TV being like, and they are talking about it, it's just like not clicking for them, they're not understanding each other, where like I'm just screaming at my TV, not literally but mentally, with like the concept of like, okay, but like just because you're doing acts of service, which is what makes you feel loved, doesn't mean that's resonating with her, because that's not how she feels loved. You kind of have to learn, like, for example, like Toasties is like words of affirmation. I'm not really naturally a words of affirmation person, so I've had to learn to try to verbalize my feelings more, type of thing. And like that's me trying to accommodate my partner. Mine is acts of service, and I'm disabled, so Toasty already helps me a lot, so that one kind of comes very naturally, but... Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying communication is not a part of it. It for sure is. I just don't think it's as simple as saying, like, just communicate. Because I see people often trying to communicate, but then they don't understand each other. And so that's where sometimes, like, couples therapy and stuff is helpful, because you have that mediator to sort of help you bridge the gap in communication that's happening. Big heard Toasty make noise upstairs, so that's why his neck is all craned, because he's trying to figure out what's happening. Okay, so I need to use the fertilizer. I have some. Let me buy some more. His cue is bulk. They need to learn how to communicate. I guess some therapy helps them do that. Yeah. I guess what I'm trying to say, and maybe I'm not understanding you, so maybe then that's causing the confusion or something like that, but like, I guess what I'm trying to say is it's not that they don't know how to communicate. It's not that either of their communication styles are bad or not, like, lacking. Sometimes it's just that they're so different that you don't necessarily then click and understand each other, I guess is what I'm trying to point out. Where it's like sometimes it's like, well, you just need to communicate, and not saying you're saying that, but like people will say that, and then couples get confused because they're like, well, we are communicating, and it's like, you are, but you're both so different, and both of your natural communication styles are different, that then the understanding aspect of the communication is not happening. At least that's been my experience at times. And I see it happen on those shows sometimes too, where they're both trying, and from an outside perspective, you can see that they're both trying to communicate, or they even, you could say they are, but then the other one's not understanding the other one. And I'm like, please, I wish I could help you. Like, this person's saying this and that person's saying that, and you're not seeing each other. They didn't word it how you would word it, so you're confused. But I promise. All right, why don't you work a little bit on your wellness skill, because we need to keep getting that up. People have different needs, but couples need to learn to communicate their needs to each other. Sometimes just saying, I don't like XYZ is not enough, you know? Hence, some people need therapy to know how to say what they need. Yeah. You're saying the same thing in the same language, I promise. It's just the way you think about it is different. That's been my experience. Like, Toasty and I have talked a lot about how, we both sometimes get very confused in conversations we're having, and we're literally agreeing. It's just that the way that, now, what the hecky? What? I moved it and it turned to ash. It was not ash before. What was that? Hello? Okay, I guess I'll buy them a new incense burner. They can afford it, but that was weird. It was on fire a long time ago, for sure. Why did it just turn to ash now? I do not know. It said, I was fragile, you moved me. I am now broken. You killed it, B. Listen, I didn't try. I promise. I didn't try. A long time ago. It was not yesterday's stream. Okay, but it was days ago in game. Now you calling me out. I mean, fair enough. It's Nox calling the Sadness hotline while he's on the toilet for me. He said, Sadness hotline coordinator, I guess you want to hear me poop. Well, I'm crying. Oh boy. Honey, if that was the first thing you heard as you came in, I'm so sorry. But welcome in. Thank you for the quiet hello. I hope you're doing good. For making calls from the bathroom is a no-go. Agree. Especially number 2. I don't want to hear that, sir. And I know he's doing number 2 because he's a guy sim, so he's standing up. Oh, he's doing better after his call. That's good. Harder to piss with the phone, mayhaps. I would imagine, probably. A little bit more difficult. It's Oh no, Nox. Your questionable decision is being immortalized forever in the notion. Fig is so cute today. I love that he's hanging out. Sadness hotline. That's what it's called. Not the are you looking for love? I'm not single. I have a whole wife. Thank you very much. Speaking of, let's plan their wedding date. I don't think it'll be today's stream because we're going to play some date everything later. But I would like to get it on the calendar. Could have a batch party if we wanted. We had the engagement dinner. I'm not doing all of these though. It's too many. Next, Sims of Honor. Definitely the mamas. Officiant. Oh, I can't invite a friend to do it. Interesting. Is it because I need to ask them in person? I feel like that's what's happening. Oh, I bet he needs to not do it because most of them are friends with her. Let's see how that goes. Wedding ceremony. Definitely these two. I would like Pearl to be something, but why is it not giving me any options? I'm guessing I need to ask them in person. Interesting. Let's try inviting Pearl over. Well, Pearl is technically already a person of honor, but I would love for them to be the flower pal, but that's okay. I don't know if I can take it back, so we'll do. Danny could be the officiant. I feel like they'd be good at that. We are pretty sleepy. Oopsie. Forgot how late it was. Danny does live in town though, so it's pretty easy to see them. Hi, Danny. Good friends, best friends. Friendly. See, I never know where they're keeping these things. That's why I need my search pie tool mod back, honestly. I think. Friendly, maybe small talk? Like, I have enthused about upcoming wedding. How do I ask someone to be in the wedding? I had seen that pop up as an option before, but I don't see it now. Oh, here we go. Activities. Ask to be officiant. Very good. Who else do we want to be a part of it? I want Yasmin. Yoltik, probably. Maybe Venetia. I think that'll be good. Hi, Lex. Nox being sad, pooping, and talking on the phone made me think of some reason a Reddit story where a guy cried about his partner not keeping blowjobs. In the morning, he cried so hard that he was throwing up. Oh my god, weird. Weird. Hi, Lex. Welcome in. I think I saw a similar post to that at one point recently, and I was perturbed. Activities. Ask to be ring bearer, please. We're getting all this sorted today. I'll say Sim of Honor for her because I want the Flower Pal, I think, to be Nox's friend. I think that's only fair. Cute. Okay, that makes sense. Probably. How are you today, Lex? Last person. We've got all of our little wedding party in, which means we can plan the event now. Maybe it will be today on stream because I think having it on like Saturday right after Love Day would be cute, but then could have it on Love Day. Might not let me actually now that I think about it. They've been so busy with all these events, my goodness. I'd be so sleepy if I had this many events in a row. Okay, Sims of Honor. Oh, you can only have 2? Shucks. That's not ideal. Flower Pal, Yasmin. Oh, I thought you asked Yoltik to be the ring bearer. Hold on. Yoltik. I thought we asked you already. Friendly. Activities. Ring bearer, please. I know, he's being so cute. He hung out for so much longer than I expected. Cute. One day I'll get through this. Okay, what other guests do we want? We definitely want Venetia to be there. The toddlers can come. Tina, since Yasmin is going to be there. Mary for sure. Yolanda is one of our good friends. Probably the Michelsons. Where's your wife, though? Thought we were friends with her, too. Maybe not. Do I need to make people who are already a role a guest? I'm assuming not, right? Change vows, cut cake, walk down the aisle. Drinks, toast. Cute. Ooh, we can edit their outfits for their wedding. The IRL bobby pin phenomena is real, but it still throws me when I find one in a drawer in a piece of furniture that I built in this house when I haven't worn one since 2017, 4 moves ago. Maybe it could be like someone who you had over wore one. They were all dudes. Papa's like, unlikely. I'm going with fake creatures. Ooh, that's pretty. And the slit shows off her tattoo, too. Could definitely be an option. I don't know if it's like a smidge girly for her, though. She tends to wear like suits and stuff. But maybe for her wedding, she wouldn't mind. Oh my gosh, that's pretty. I don't know if that's her, but it's very pretty. I think this is the best one with the little slit. And then probably a different pair of heels just for the special day. Oops. It's not the tag I wanted to get rid of. I didn't know the Sims had such great green swatches all CC. I think this one's not, though. I don't know what symbol that is, though. Let me see. Pax. Purple. Secret Sanctuary, oddly enough. Those are cute. Oh yeah, that's nice. I like that. I don't know if with, let's see, maybe a necklace would be nice here. She doesn't usually wear them, but that's pretty. That one. I mean, when do we have the opportunity to wear that? I don't really wear that. So, I like it. I like it, Picasso. Maybe we could have her. Oh, I think I accidentally covered up one of her formal outfits from before. Whoopsie. I'll maybe have to fix that later, but I want to change her fingernails. These are like her everyday, but I think for the wedding we could do something fancier. Ooh, yes, those are stunning. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Cute. Okay. Approved. Okay. Oh, it didn't let me finish customizing his. Well, what the hecky? Now I don't know what he's gonna show up in. I think he only has one formal outfit, so I'm assuming. Oh, here we go. Okay. This is a very cute formal outfit he has. It's very him, but I think that he needs something more formal for a wedding. Green. Ooh, that one's pretty. No, they are. They're those weird, like, fabric sneakers. You're not wrong. They are sneakers. They're just very strange, to be honest. Okay, yeah, I like this one. Hmm. None of them are like the exact same green, which is interesting. Wait, those are ballerina shoes with blue socks. Not the ballerina shoes. I could see how you would get there, though, honestly. Him having some brown accents is making me want to go back and change her shoes to the brown ones. And I might if it lets me. I think the green and brown could be cute for them. Cute. Approved round 2. Right. One more time, Jabram. One more time. It's for their wedding. I'm planning the event on our calendar. Because remember, they had their engagement party last time, but they haven't had their actual wedding yet. Cute. Okay, the little brown accent is nice. Now she'll match him a little bit better. I just love Day on a Different Day now. I feel like it was different before. Weird. Wedding ceremony. Click on a cake that has been purchased or made. Oh, okay. Interesting. Guest attire polished. Color green. Or should I have them wear brown? Because then they're going to wear all different types of shades of green. Why is he not in the outfit I gave him? Oh my god. I said not again. But now I have to go in again. You're making me look like a fool, Sims team. Where's the outfit I put him in? I want him to wear that one. Do I have to delete the other outfit like I did before? It's kind of annoying, but I bet that's probably what happened. There we go. I know. Always shaking my head at The Sims. Alright, I want them to go to an actual wedding place. There's not that many, but I think it just makes sense. We'll go to Tertosa, probably. Yeah. Start time. 4 p.m. Okay, I hope that worked correctly. Yes, Saturday, 4 p.m. wedding. We need to... He says you can buy a cake, but I don't really know how you do that. So I guess I could make one. Alright, I need to send everyone home. It's 1 a.m. I love you all. Thank you for agreeing to be a part of my wedding. Now I need you to go. I should save after doing all that. Also, I'm not muted or anything. Sorry, I'm just low spoon today, so my brain is sleepy. Just chilling, vibing with y'all, having a good time. I hope yous are also having a good time today. Sometimes Sims can be one of those games where if I'm in the right brain cell and I have head empty vibes, then I just click. I do not think, I do not remember to talk. I'm just clicking and doing. Ooh, dice ink colors. That's fun. It may be boring, but I'm always a fan of gold. Eepee. Eepee is real. Yeah. Correct. 73% EP. Alright, how are your skills, bud? You need to work on thinking and movement. Let's do that then. How are you have the same... How do you have the same moodlet twice, sir? I'm getting rid of one of them. That don't make no sense. Oh, she's hangry and exhausted. I'm like, girl, I can't do both things at once. Yeah, with the matte finish, I think that's fair. Oh! Oh no. Oh no. I had a feeling this time would come eventually. I wasn't expecting her to be pregnant at her wedding. At the wedding? She's gonna be at risk of going into labor at her wedding with this timing. Oh no. That's not what I meant. Oh boy. Well, they're in couples therapy. When they're, oh my god. Oh my god. There's so many things about this that are so messy. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is what it's like, though. You don't know when the babies are gonna come. I mean, it's not for me. I'm a lesbian, so we have to make all the plans in the world. But pregnante, unexpected pregnante. A blue and white marble with black ink. Blue and white marble. A dark blue, like a navy, could be really pretty with that. Maybe a gray. You're not asking for advice, though, so ignore me if it's not helpful. I'm just being a yapper. I want to tell him the big news. Is that why? That's like usually an option, I feel like. Like, should they elope? She's literally could go into labor while she's at this wedding. Oh, probably not. I want them to have their wedding. Well, they're strained is just a lot. It's a lot to figure out. I don't understand why I wish I could tell him about the pregnancy. Maybe she already did, and that's why it's not coming up as an option. I'll have to assume. I need you to both go to sleep, though. You're exhausted. Or you don't have to, no. Does he know? Oh, he does know. Okay, that's why. Alright, that's fine then. He's happy as a clam. This guy wants to be a dad so bad. Like, cancel be there, yapper. Cancel be there, yapper. Listen, he loves being a dad. He was so excited for these twins. I feel like he would be ecstatic. He's like, he does not care if it's the right time, if it makes sense. He's just like, another baby? Amazing. I'm so happy. They have the money for it at least, so. The space? Less so, but they never use this office really, to be honest, so I'll probably just turn that office into another room. Another room. Yes, please. Oh my god, I only want one baby. I only want one baby. Chat room, we were gonna end this episode in 30 minutes to play Date Everything, but now I'm like, I want to see this baby. It's okay. Toasty won't mind if I stream late as long as I'm ready for Big Brother at 8, so we'll chill. We'll vibe. Oh, that's right. This man has to go to work. I keep forgetting that he has work. Oh my gosh. I keep forgetting that he has work, which is not exactly ideal. All right, maybe what I'll do. Oh no, she can't go to work right now because her stuff is bad. You know what? She has the money, and I think she could use the support. So maybe what I'll do is I will have her call a nanny for today. Maybe that's what helps their relationship if she doesn't have to do all the mom duties all day long while also trying to run a business. Well, hello. Nanny Eccles. Interesting. Now, why do you have braids? You're not supposed to have braids. Here we go. Can I do this with a nanny? Actually, don't know. I'm just gonna give her an appropriate skin tone for braids. And to be honest, I think the family would want to hire someone that their kids could see themselves in anyways. So it's fine. We'll fix the Sims and its flaws. There we go. Her name is Demi. That's a cute name. I like that. Let's give her grandma appropriate shoes too while we're already here. Oh gosh. I'm not even gonna see her in these outfits, but they scare me, so I feel like I need to, I need to fix them. Here, I'll just do some styled looks. I like her day-to-day look though. It's cute. And you were wearing this? Girl. Oh yeah, that's cute. The makeup. Granny doesn't need any makeup. Don't about the crop top. We need more like grandma appropriate styled outfits, I think. Again, I'm not even going to see this lady in these outfits, so I'm not trying to overthink this, to be honest. Hello, C. Myers. Welcome in. How are you? Honestly, that's fine. Let's just take off her accessories. You're doing okay? Good. I'm glad to hear, friend. That's fine. She can wear that again. Let's just make sure her eyelash is stuck for everything. Sure. Sip, sip, save. Reminder, chat room. All right. That works. She looks like herself. And she's taking care of the kiddos, so that's what I need so that mom can have a break. Oh, it's okay. No worries. You're good. Typos happen to the best of us. Does the granny know how to take care of the children? Currently still debatable at this time. Your time has been concluded. Why'd you leave? What? That granny didn't do anything, then she charged me $72. Bro. I'm unwell. I'm gonna give her one more day because sometimes I've found that when you hire someone, they do a really poor job day one in The Sims for some reason. And then... Oh, that's real, Trifle. So real. Why didn't you pee first, girl? I said to pee. You're gonna pee your pants. Oh, the toilet's broken. Okay, I guess that's a fair reason. But I do not want you to pee your pants. You're pregnant, so we're at risk here. Oh, she said no, I'm gonna risk it. Okay, I'm gonna help her. Because I don't need her to pee her pants. No, thank you. Oh, that makes sense. Make it easier for, like, shooting purposes in a game like Fortnite. Higher sensitivity or whatnot. Alright, how are her skills doing? She's doing pretty good. Let's get that movement up to at least level 3. I have this song stuck in my head and I don't even know why or what the context is. And I'm like, hello? Ah, no. Oh my god. How'd you get down here? You were locked in, sir. Not my toddler randomly being on the stairs. I wasn't ready for that. Alright. He needs energy, but he needs so many other things as well. Quick meal. Hi, Leo. Welcome in. I've heard good things about Next as a company. I've not personally interacted with them, but... Oh, yeah. I can help you, Cozy. Here you go. And obviously work well. Maybe too well. Yeah, I've been eyeballing the concept of getting a new keyboard again, or just, I don't know, deep cleaning mine or something. He's kind of crusty, but he still works, so probably not for a while. Doesn't really make sense to for a bit, unless he stops working. Even though I might be tempted. Okay, you got that to level 3. Why don't we then try to get your imagination up to 5, because that'll give you another trait when you age up. Actually, when do these toddlers age up? Oh, not for a while. We probably won't wait that long. Honestly, just because it doesn't make sense. Once the baby that's in Billy's belly is an infant, I could probably tell you right now that that's when I'm not gonna want these children to be toddlers anymore. I am not gonna want to have 2 toddlers and an infant. I'm gonna want to have at least some of these kiddos be kids. So, and their skills are doing pretty good, anywho. So. We might still wrap up Sims at 4. It might just be next episode's fun. Though that might tempt me to play this save again tomorrow, which is not so good for 100 Baby, but we could always play extra 100 Baby next week. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I do love baby Periwinkle. I do miss him in our 100 baby save. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, chat room. I think I'm going to transition.